Hey you guys. Actually I just wanted to make a video to introduce myself. We'll just call me Ace. I suffer from a rare autoimmune disorder called interstitial cystitis. About a decade ago, it's a stress-related type thing. After some procedures, it destroyed my stomach so bad that they had to cut out a bunch of my stomach at a very big hospital that's known very well. Um, in the process, it changed my entire anatomy, my absorptions of everything. Maybe about 2 to 3 years ago, I lost 2 decades of my memory. Nobody can really figure out why. Psych is saying it's neuro is saying it's psych. I've been reaching out for holistic type, maybe hypnosis and stuff like that. Honestly, because of the interstitial cystitis, I have suffered greatly. If I used to be a nurse, I used to go from saving lives. Now I'm fighting for my own life. I cannot find a doctor that cares enough about, my amnesia. What caused it? Is it going to happen again? I had to learn how to read, write, talk, walk, everything. I forgot 3 of my children and my husband. Um, in that process of having amnesia, I created terrible acts. And I was a chap again. It's like I was a teenager when I woke up and not a whole entire 37-year-old woman. Um, I don't know if anybody else has been through anything like this. I hope not. But at the same time, it would kind of, I don't know, make me feel some type of comfort to realize that, or maybe some advice people could give me about how to live now with my new baseline of A, doctors not trying to figure out what happened, B, suffering constantly from fibromyalgia and interstitial cystitis and all the lovely things caused by IC. Um, I would love to have more awareness, more research on IC. A cure would be awesome. I've changed my diet completely, lost about 50, 60, 70 some pounds. Um, when I got 10 years ago resection, I was like down to like 130, and a lot of it, if they would remove the skin, I would have been like 97 pounds. But they said that it would heal, and once it started healing, I was able to eat again. So I gained it back, and I was probably about, I don't know, 215, and then I dropped again a whole lot of weight in months. And I'm struggling. I am fighting. It feels like I'm at the top of the water, and I'm still drowning. And there's other things I suffer from, and nobody cares. Everybody's worried about this epidemic, and now the medication that they want to give me messes with the synapses and the rerouting and all the crazy stuff about your brain that I don't want nobody to mess with. So, anybody knows anything about this, help. Message, subscribe. I'm going to try to keep an update. I just, been to the doctor, and I actually started getting better and able to leave the house on this past Thanksgiving. Um, but there has been still some weird memory loss. Like it's not that I'm having blocks of amnesia, but like for instance, like weird things like I understand missing all that memory, 20 years of my life. I understand that part's over with, but now it's like I I miss, like if I went to Subway last week, I don't remember. If I watch a show, I don't remember. So I don't know if this is affecting my short-term memory as well. Um, I would love if anybody knew a doctor that specialized in neuroscience, or that want to go ahead and strap me up to a machine and do some crazy brain things, make sure that everything's intact right there. But I know before all of it happened, I did have post-traumatic stress disorder. I have like a crazy life. I wrote a book, or wrote a lot of a book, and I went through a publishing company. And because, me losing the ability to read and write, I used a lot of dictation. And dictation does not come with proper grammar. And it looked like it was too big of a project for that company. But they said the meat and potatoes of that book, basically I know it's going to be a movie. I don't want to sound narcissistic, but no, my life is kind of like, oh my God. Anybody who ever sat down and just heard pieces of it, they're like, you know what? Your story is like one of the most amazing stories I've ever heard in my life. When you finish your book, please send it to me. But then again, I'm embarrassed to send it to them because it's like basically the agency just told me I wrote like a kindergarten. So I don't know. Subscribe, message. I'll read them. Help.